Let's talk about the bandhas. The bandhas are like energetic locks in your body. When we practice yoga, we create prana, or life force energy. This prana travels up and down our Sushumna Nadi, our central energetic axis, and then delivers energy to our lives, vitality, and to our bodies as well, our physical, our energetic, and our emotional bodies. During our practice of yoga, if we're not careful, all this prana we create can leak out. So the bandhas, in effect, keep our prana in. They harness this vitality so that we can feel more energized and alive with our yoga practice. The word bandha means to lock, hold, or tighten. What's really cool is that energetically, the bandhas serve to keep our energy contained. And physically, the bandhas correlate with the three major spinal curves. And so by engaging our bandhas, we actually physically protect our spine from injury during yoga practice. There are three main bandhas. The first one is called Mulabanda. That's the root lock. The Mulabanda is the pelvic floor. So sometimes in yoga, we hear our yoga teacher say, pull up through the pelvic floor or engage the pelvic floor. That's your Mulabanda. Essentially, you can imagine like there's a shelf underneath your legs and you're gently lifting up that shelf. What the Mulabanda does is engage really deep core muscles around the lumbar spine. It helps you with floating and flying in your yoga practice. Which leads to the second bandha, Udiana bandha. That's the belly lock. The word Udiana means flying up. So to engage this bandha, we just gently zip our belly in and up. You've probably heard this cue in your yoga classes. Zip your belly in and up, or navel to spine. This serves to, one, protect the thoracic spine, but two, continue this engagement of our deep core muscles to help keep us feeling lighter on our mats. Finally, we have jalandarabanda. It means mesh, lattice, or web. The jalandarabanda protects our neck or our cervical spine. And to engage that one, we just gently draw the chin back and in, lengthening the back of the neck, and extend it up through the crown of the head. So I'll give you an example of this. If I stand with my regular posture, kind of letting everything hang out, none of my bandhas engaged, you can see that my spinal curves, one, are accentuated, and two, I'm not using any muscular engagement to kind of hold everything in. So the first thing I'll do is engage my Mulabanda by lifting up the pelvic floor. So that looks like this. Do you see that very gentle, very slight lengthening of my lower back? You can go back and rewind and watch it again. So Mulabanda. The next one is Udiana bandha. I'm just going to gently, like a J motion, zip my belly in and up. It looks like that. I've already grown taller and already I feel sort of tighter and stronger. And finally, the last bandha is jalandarabanda, the neck lock. So backing the chin up slightly, lengthening the back of the neck, and pulling up through the crown of the head. So as you can see now, I'm standing a lot taller, a lot stronger, and I actually feel really empowered by this stance. Ideally, we should be engaging our bandhas all the time in our yoga practice and in our lives if we can, except in Shavasana or when we're resting. By engaging your bandhas in your yoga practice and in your life, you'll feel a lot stronger. I believe you'll feel a lot more vitality in your life, and it'll add a whole new depth to your practice.